Okay, so Lord willing, first of all, how are y'all doing today? How was y'all day?
I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
Oh, you doing really good. All praises. All praises.
I'm,
I do
I'm
well.
doing good. I had a mighty day. I'm having a mighty day.
All praises. Everybody in good spirits. All praises.
Okay.
Shalom, sisters.
Oh,
Shalom.
it's self-care day.
We love those.
I love it.
Um, kind of Lord willing, we're just gonna talk about faith today, just having faith in the most high. No matter what, no matter the circumstances, just trusting in Yahweh Shema Shah. Because like we can like tend to lean on our understanding, seek out things that's too hard for us, and really just gotta trust in Yahweh Shema Shah. So, and I know like getting the kingdom is not easy. We're gonna always have like trial and tribulations and faith tests. So it's just like just having faith in the Lord. And if anybody got any precepts, you can bring them out. But there's so many precepts. Like it's so many precepts going on in faith. It's crazy. Well, it's not crazy, but the first precept I'm gonna go to is Psalms 22 and um, Psalms 22 and 4. And it reads, our fathers trusted in thee, they trusted, and thou didst deliver them. They cried unto thee and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded. So as long as we trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, the Most High is going to always deliver us out of any trial and tribulation, deliver us from any spirit, Lord willing. But the Most High going to always make a way and come through for us. But we got to trust in the Most High, you know. And faith without works is dead. So, in the process of waiting on the Lord, because faith and patience go hand in hand. The process of waiting on Yahweh Shema Shah, you still got to make sure you're doing what you're doing as a woman. Just because the Most High don't answer your prayers overnight, and that's why it takes patience. You got to wait on the Lord because the Most High, He don't got to answer our prayers overnight. Just because the Most High don't answer your prayers overnight, that don't mean, okay, give up. That don't mean stop having faith. That don't mean give up on your prayers. You still got to put in that work for Yahweh Shema Shah. Become.
I like to get a precept.
Go ahead.
Okay. This is Psalms chapter 107 and 12. I'm gonna jump from 12 to 17. Okay. Therefore he brought down their hearts with labor. They fell down, and there was none to help. Then they cried unto the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distresses. He brought them out of darkness and the shadow of death, and break their bonds in sunder. And then I'm jumped down 17. Fools because of their transgression and because of their iniquities are afflicted. Their soul abhor all manner of meat, and they draw near unto the gates of death. Then they cry unto the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distress. So that just goes to like us crying out to the Lord when we in the midst of tribulation, because it's gonna come, no matter what, it's gonna come. And all we gotta do is just cry out, and the Most High gonna hear us. He might not hear us. He might not. He's gonna hear us, but he might not uh, answer our prayer the same day. But that comes with patience and long suffering. So
That's a beautiful precept. I've never read that, so I praise the Most High. Time the Most High always gonna look out for us, make sure we straight. We just really gotta trust in how Shem Shai, because Psalms 37, and we gotta remember that the Lord is never gonna give us anything too hard for us. Like the Lord, He's never gonna give us anything too hard for us. We gotta remember that we got more power on our side. We got more power on our side. We got the angels, we got Yahweh Shem Shai, we got sisters. If you're single, you got brothers. Like, we have more power on our side to overcome these demons. The Most High already gave us the blueprint. The Most High already gave us the blueprint on how to get through these trials and tribulations. So we got power, like Luke 10:17. A beautiful precept. I'm gonna just start putting up on here because I meant to tell y'all I got a basic Zoom plan, so it cuts off at 40 minutes. So you don't have to keep re-clicking the link. It's like, yeah, I meant to tell y'all that. But yeah, let me get this precept. Luke 10:17. I'll get there faster on here. So Luke 10:17 says, "In the 17th return again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. He said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by enemies hurt you. Notwithstanding in this, rejoice not the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven." So it's like, the Most High, that's Yahweh Shai speaking, in the Bible, like it's in red. So that's Yahweh Shai saying, we got power to tread upon these spiritual demons. So we have more power on our side. We got to remember that the Lord is never going to give us anything too hard for us. So no matter, what situation we find ourselves in, no matter what we're going through, we just got to remember that the battle's already won. Exodus 14:14, the Lord shall fight for you, shall hold your peace. The battle's already won. You just got to see it as, the Lord saw you fit to go through it. The Lord saw you fit to deal with it. The Lord chose you to go through that specific lot. That's nobody else's lot. That's your lot. He chose you to go through. So all we can do is just pray that the Most High gives us the strength to bear through it. And something that the Most High has showed me, like just yesterday was, 2 days ago, is just the Lord's will is going to be done regardless. So Lord willing, just praying that the Most High will be done in our life, and just whatever his will is, no matter what the Most High sends at us, just praying that he gives us the strength to bear through it and endure it and take it day by day, just focus on one day at a time. That's why the script tells us not to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow got its evils of its own. That's in Matthew chapter 6. So just like whatever the Most High sees you fit to deal with today, just pray that the Most High give you the strength to endure and bear through it for that day, and just have faith no matter what, because the Lord is not going to forsake you. So that's something that the Most High has been having me just think about lately. Because and then I wanted to get Psalms 37:7, and it says, "Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prosper in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass." So it's like script tell us, to wait on Yahweh Shem Shai, because that's all we can do. Like the Most High is in control of everything. The Most High don't work on our time. We on the Most High time. So we gotta wait patiently for Yahweh Shem Shai. Now we gotta wait patiently on the Lord and just wait on the Most High. No matter if it takes and something that the Most High, an account the Most High had me look at, which is just so beautiful. In the book of Joshua, Caleb, he was 85 years old, and he finally got the land the Most High promised him. The Most High promised him that land 45 years ago. So when he was 40, he got promised that land. In the book of Numbers, I think. Let me go to it real quick. Let me see. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, in the book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 23 to 24, verse 30, and verse 30, Caleb, the Most High promised Caleb land because he followed Yahweh Shem Shai wholeheartedly. He got promised that land when he was 40. Skip down to the book of Joshua, like the book of Joshua chapter 14, he got promised that land 40, like that land he was promised, he finally got it 45 years later. And he still that, and during that whole time, he never forsook the Lord. He still trusted in Yahweh Shem Shai. He kept the faith. And he got the land. So no matter how long it take the Most High, to do something, no matter how long it take the Most High to answer your prayer, we got to move the spirit like a Father Caleb, keep that faith, because the Most High, he's not a liar. If he said he's going to do something, it's going to come to pass. Just got to trust in the Most High and wait on him, because the Most High, he's the Lord. He do what he want to do on his time when he want to do it. So it's just waiting on Yahweh Shem Shai. And like the Most High me say earlier, the Most High don't got to answer our prayer overnight. You know, the Most High answer our prayers when he want to. So it's just like just having faith that the Most High is not going to forsake us. You know, having faith that we're going to get through these trials and tribulations. Having faith that the Most High is going to come through for us. You know, because nobody on this call can name a time when the Most High is forsaking you and left you out to dry. I can't even name a time. You know, even in the world when I felt like the Most High wasn't there, He was right there, guiding me into this truth through the power of Spirit. So, come. Con, and then the next precept, Psalms 37 and 25. I have been young. Let me just go down. This right here. I have been young and now I'm old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. You know, so it's like David was saying, like he's never in his life seen the righteous forsaken, ever. So no matter, what the Most High sees you fit to go through, what he sends your way, you got to remember that the Lord not going to forsake you, because Sirach 2 and 10, they say the same thing, the righteous is not going to be forsaken, but we still got to, like, it's a two-way street. Faith that works is dead. We still got to make sure we're putting our brick in for you. How about Shema Shah doing the work to the Lord? What kind of idea, if anybody had a precept or anything they want to say? But I had a story to tell, like last week. Last week, can you hear me? Praises. But last week, you said what? Yeah.
I said, yeah, I can hear you.
But last week, it was crazy. But last week we was coming back from, where did we come back from, babe? Babe, where did we come back from? When we lost the keys.
Tallahassee.
Really?
No.
So like I'm trying to remember the details before I tell y'all the story. It was on us. It was, wasn't it? Because so my head, we go to Tallahassee every weekend because he go late with the brothers. So we was coming back. We usually leave on Fridays and we usually come back Sundays. So we came back on Sunday and we came back late this time. Like usually sometimes we come back like in the morning, in the daytime, but this was the time we came back super late. But it was like, wait, you sure it wasn't Monday? It was Sunday.
I had to bring it out though, because I lost my key out there when I bring it out.
It was Sunday. So we came back Sunday, y'all. And like my head, where the keys at, babe? Hold on, y'all. Just bear with me. It was a fake test. Hold on. I don't even know where the keys at. So my dad, he got his keys on like this ring thing or whatever. And so like my head got his keys on his ring thing, whatever. So we came back from Tally and we got out the car. He's like, "Babe, you see my keys?" I was like, "No." And so like we started looking for the keys or whatever. You know, of course, you know, gotta throw up a prayer, you know, because you know, stuff like that, you lost keys, you gotta go ahead and throw up a prayer, man, because it'd be a faith test, patience test for real. Can't anytime you lose your wallet, your key, go ahead and pray. But you know, throw up a prayer. We're trying to find the keys. And he had brought it out on campus that prior Friday. So he was on campus bringing out that prior Friday. So we went over there, looked it out, looked over there, shine a light, don't see the keys. I'm talking about, and he parked in a different place last Friday. So we walk into the place he parked Friday, looking on the cars, trying to find the keys. I'm talking about, we searched the car inside and out. We even drove to Dollar Tree because we went to Dollar Tree on Sunday. But whenever we went to Dollar Tree before we got back, and they trying to find the keys. We couldn't find the keys, y'all. So we finally, after 2 hours of looking, we finally came back to the dorm apartment, and we came into the room, and we was like, F it, you know, we're gonna try to get in this room. So we got a butter knife. I had some safety pins. We had a car. I'm looking up ways to unlock a door. Like we trying everything. It ain't working. So then I was like, he got an RA thing. You know, you got the RA. So we called the RA or whatever. And well, we didn't call him. I took a picture of it. So we decided, okay, we're gonna leave the apartment, go get the RA. Y'all tell me why we leave the apartment and to go find the RA, and we locked ourselves out the apartment in general. We left the apartment key in the room. We was like, what? So we had like, we was locked out. All praise to the Most High. We called the RA, and then you know we called the RA. She answered like on the spot. She got us in the room she got us in the room, and she was telling my head it's $50 for a new key. And I was like, you know what, it's okay. The Most High can make us find it. And the Most High just really had that calm spirit on me, you know, just standing in the spirit, just knowing everything's spiritual. And if the Most High wants to find that key, we're gonna find that key. You know, ain't nobody said we gotta pay $50. Man said that the Most High make that key pop up. So, you know, that's the type of spirit the Most High had in me. That's just the Lord. You know, it's a really beautiful thing to see the Most High, you know, just work on us and increase our faith, even in situations like that. So then we finally get in the room or whatever. And the next day, y'all, literally the next day, we go outside. We go to the grass, the place we was at, looking for the key, and the key right there.
Oh,
Ain't have to pay $50 for a new key, none of that. The key was right there. My head, he bring posters when he go bring it out, and he dropped the poster on the ground. And as soon as he dropped the poster on the ground, like the key popped up out of nowhere. And I was like, what the fuck? We was like, what? And I'm talking about, hey, that was nothing but the Lord, man. All praise to the Most High.
Oh, that's right.
That was nothing but the Lord. Because who finna pay $50 for a new key?
All praises. I know that's right.
So it's just like, even with situations like that, you know, it's just having faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. Like, even when it's like going through trial and tribulations in your life, you know, going through affliction, of course you want to have faith. But even day-to-day stuff, because it's always going to be something, you know, Satan going to do everything he can to take our peace and get us out the spirit. It's always going to be something. So even when there's situations like that, having faith, you know, losing your wallet, have faith you'll find it. Losing keys, have faith. Having faith about anything. You know, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you can tell a mountain to move. So it's just like, no matter what it is, just having faith in the Lord, because you understand that the Lord is in control of everything. You know, everything is spiritual. The Lord is doing all of this. So, you know, just having faith. Like if the Lord, you know, and like something that the Most had me tell my head, you know, we was in Tallahassee, and this is my head had gave his brother a flyer, and right after that, his cigarettes dropped out his pocket. The Lord did that. So when I thought about our keys getting lost, I was like, the Lord made those keys fall out of our pocket. And the Lord, you know, if it's in his will, he'll also find them. It's like the Lord doing all of this. So when you think like that, you realize, hey, the Lord can get me up out of this, Lord willing. You know, the Lord will make a way, Lord willing. You know, just having faith in the Lord, because the Lord running the show. Like the Most High had me tell a sister, the Most High driving the car, he pressed the brakes, he pressed the gas. We the passengers in the back. Shoot, we the passengers in the back. The Most High gonna tell us when to go, when to stop. So it's like, you know, come on.
That's amazing, sis. It's amazing.
You couldn't have said it any better, though. I agree. You know,
I can't hear you. You kind of
everything.
sound muffled, sis.
I do.
You sound
Yeah, I
better
done
now.
dropped this phone in the tub earlier.
You dropped the phone in the
You
tub?
can hear me now.
I can hear you
I did.
now.
I was trying to listen to some music. Ugh. And I guess it ain't went well. But guess what? It was the Most High. He made the phone drop in the tub for a reason. Who
That's
knows?
right. Yeah, see that? See that? See that?
It's funny because somebody been tapping my phone. I feel like my phone is tapped, y'all. I need a whole new phone, so who knows? You never know.
Shalom, Lily. Shalom, Kaya.
Shalom, y'all. How are y'all?
Well, how are you?
All praise.
Shalom.
How was your feast of unleavened bread?
Yappa. It was so good through the spirit. It was so beautiful. All praises to the Most High.
And Shalom, Danielle.
Oh, hey, everybody. I don't know if I heard my name or not.
Y'all hear y'all?
Shalom.
Okay. Because can anybody have any precepts they want to bring out? Oh, I remember another time, y'all. Even in just like the Most High would say, day-to-day situations, just having faith. I remember one time I was in Statesboro with Yawana, and I needed to get a bus ticket to my head, and he was at the time he was in Tallahassee, and it didn't matter where, because my head he'll push a drive, boy, he'll push a 2-3 hour drive, so it didn't matter where I was going, whether it was Jacksonville, Tally, Albany. I just needed a bus ticket, but everything was sold out. Like everything was sold out, and I was just really stressing. Like it was after the Sabbath, and I was really stressing. You ever had those situations like the Lord can make a way, but Satan is on you so heavy, causing you to stress and worry even still. Like the Most High got you. The Most High can make a way, but like it's like that flesh that started taking over, and just you really get to worrying, and that's just nothing but the spiritual demon Satan in the flesh, and that's why we got to get in these scripts and cut it up and just go to these precepts. But y'all, it was that wavering faith. Like it was like I had faith in the Lord. It's like I knew the Lord could make a way, and it's like I was still like just kind of worrying because like I was like, bro, like because y'all, it was after the Sabbath. It was like 1 a.m, and I needed to be gone by 5 a.m. In order for me to like leave on time and make it to my head, I needed to be gone by 5 a.m. Like that's the best situation that worked out with everybody, because another sister was there and she was leaving at 5 a.m. And so we didn't want Yawana to like, it made no sense. It wasn't wise for Yawana to drop her off, come back, get me. So I was trying to make sure I left the same time as the other sister. She was leaving at 5. So I needed to leave at 5, but literally everything was sold out. And a ticket popped up. Y'all, a ticket popped up and it said 1 seat left. I was like, call like how about your mouth, child? But then it disappeared. And I was like, oh. And that was just nothing but the Lord. This is the Lord showing you I can do this. I can make a seat appear. But you gotta have faith and believe that I, really had that faith. So I was with some sisters and they was telling me, just calm down. If the Lord did it once, he'll do it again. Have faith in the Lord. I was just praying and just I was just praying and praying, and a seat popped up again. I was able to get a ticket. So it's just like, it makes me think of that precept in Matthews when Yahweh Shah was like, why dost thou doubt? And that be cutting me up, because it's like the Most High has shown us time and time again, I'm gonna make a way. I'm not gonna forsake you. Even with day-to-day stuff, the Most High making a way for you to have food on the table, clothes on your back. The Most High making a way for you to get to your destination to and fro. The Most High making a way for you to get to work, get to class. The Most High making a way for all of this. The Most High shows us time and time again, I'm gonna always come through. So that's why I love that precept in Matthews. And it's like, why did you doubt in the first place? Lord, when I can get it, I'm trying to find it. I think it's Matthews 14:27. Hold on. Matthew 14:27. Okay, come on. But straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. So like it. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahushua. And when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? No, so we gotta apply these precepts to our everyday meeting will end in 10 minutes, y'all. So y'all gonna have to click the link again. Sorry. Okay. Let me write that down. But we gotta apply these precepts to our everyday life and all these different situations, and just remember, like, why are we doubting? The Lord shows us time and time and time again, I'm gonna always come through for you. I'm gonna always make a way. Why are you doubting? So Lord, we know we could just meditate upon these precepts and cut ourselves up, because it's like, what are you worrying for? When we worry, that's nothing but the flesh. That's nothing but the spiritual demon saying. Because if you think about it, Satan wants our faith. Because when Satan got our faith, you know, when Satan got in your mind so bad and he got your faith, then you start thinking, well, I don't need the Lord, you know, because the Lord's not doing this, he's not doing that. I don't need the Lord. So when you stop having that faith, you start to turn away from the Lord. You stop believing. Because what is faith? Believing. You know, faith is the evidence of things not seen. Let me get it real quick. It's Hebrews 11:1. I'll just pull it up. Oh. It's Hebrews 11:1. Okay. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for the evidence of things not seen. So that's faith right there. You know, Satan wants your faith, because faith is just believing, you know, just believing. And if Satan got your faith, then he got you, you know, because when you stop having faith, you feel like you don't gotta depend on the Lord. Because what is faith? Depending on Yahweh Shemashah. Faith is dependent on Yahweh Shemashah and trusting in the Lord and knowing that it's literally leaning onto the Most High, you know, allowing the most, like going to the Most High so he can be that comfort for you, going to the Most High so he can give you strength, going to the Most High so the Most High can just be that sense of strength for you. That's what faith is, leaning onto the Most High and believing on him. But once Satan got in your mind and you lack faith and you don't got faith no more, then Satan got you feeling like you don't need the Most High. You don't need to depend on the Most High. You don't need to lean on the Most High no more. So then you start doing things your way and how you see fit and what you think is right, all because, you know, Satan on you ultimately. You don't got faith. So Satan honestly wants our faith. Satan will do everything he can to get you not believe in Yahweh Shemashah. Satan will do everything he can to get you to stop trusting in the Lord and stop, you know, just stop depending on the Lord. Because having faith is depending on the Lord. I mean, we can't do this by ourselves, you know. And my head was bringing it out on campus today, and a brother said through the Spirit, he was like, some things we just can't do by ourselves. We need God. And I was thinking in my head, facts. We can't do it by ourselves, but we need the Most High. But when Satan got on you, it's when Satan hops on you and you stop having faith, then that's Satan right there telling you don't need the Most High no more. Because faith is ultimately dependent on the Lord, and we can't do it by ourselves. That's why we need the Lord. That's why we need faith. Because, but if we have faith, we need faith, y'all. Time. Anybody have any precepts, anything they wanted to bring out? Okay, I had another precept. Okay, Con. Here's another precept. Matthew 17:20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not outward by prayer and fasting. So if you got faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you can tell a mountain to move. You can tell Satan to get the hell out of here. Excuse my French, but yeah. So no matter, I gotta remember, like, these trials and tribulations we go through, the Lord send these things on us because he know we can get through it. If the Most High knew like we couldn't get through it, then the Most High wouldn't give it to us to deal with. Because you gotta remember these precepts, 1 Corinthians 10:13, like the Lord is not gonna give you a temptation that you can't escape. The Lord is not gonna give you nothing that's too hard for you. So when you're going through these different trials and tribulations and these different afflictions, you gotta remember, hey, the Most High saw me fit to deal with this, and if I got faith, then I can tell Satan to get the hell up out of here. Ultimately just having faith in the Lord. Lily just dropped 2 Kings 6:15 in the chat. So Lord willing, we'll read it. All right. Okay, Satan. Okay. And it reads, and when the servant of the man of Yahweh was risen early and gone forth, behold, and hosts compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. So that's a precept that the Most High had me say earlier. We got more power on our side. If we got more power on our side, we got the Most High, we got the angels, we got his only begotten son, we got sisters and brothers here to bear these burdens with you. We got more power on our side. And it reads, and Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man. He saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. And Elisha said unto them, this is not the way, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. But he led them to Samaria. How far did she go to? Stop right there. So Lily dropped that precept in the chat and said it's an Yapa account of having faith, although we can't always see the Lord fighting for us, so we don't. It goes with this right here as well. John 13:7. John 13:7. How I shall answer and said unto them, what I do, thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. So it's like we don't always know what the Most High doing behind closed doors, why he doing it. We don't always see the Lord working. We don't always see the Lord, doing stuff in our life at the moment. We don't always see when the Lord fighting for us, but one thing I can guarantee you, the Lord is always fighting for us. The Lord is always there. We just got to trust in the Most High and wait on him and be patient. Everything, that's why scripts tell us not to lean on our own understanding. That's why script tell us, not to search out things that's too hard for thee. That's why script say trust in the Lord with all your heart, and he gonna guide the way for you, because everything is, and that's why script tell us to walk by faith and not by sight. Because everything is not for us to understand. Everything is not for us to figure out on our own. Everything is not for us to try to take in our own control. It's not for us to do that. The Most High is in control. We the servant. So we just got to let the Most High do what he do. Everything is not supposed to make sense to us, and that's okay. That's what walking by faith and not by sight is for. So that was a beautiful account, really. But yeah, y'all, the call is gonna end in like a few seconds. So Lord willing, y'all just gonna have to click on that link to get back in here. And shalom, sis.